got a new tripod. Normally that'd be too low. I broke my other tripod. Could get like a lunge, all right? But this one's like that much higher than the other one. I've got an incredibly wide stance going here. Could lean in. No. Yeah, let's just hold it. All right, you're with Al, and this is Chronicles of a Not Yet Champion Golfer. Right, I played a tournament last week in Blackpool where it blew a gale for 2 days. Played pretty solid first round, 69, 3 behind the lead, tied 5th. Second round, I parred the first 14 holes. And 15th, hit it to about 20 feet and 2, par 5. 3 whack. Finished that up with a solid bogey, double bogey. Obviously ecstatic with that. Looking back on it, once I'd got my head back in the game, I don't think I trusted my ability to shape the shots well enough in those windy conditions. So that's what today's all about, shot shaping. So working on hitting that little fade, how I practice that draw. I'm probably hitting that high right. I feel like I've got that nailed, the high right. By just showing you how I play those shots, the different techniques, when you might use them, and then setting up a challenge where I have to use those shots. And do that as close to tournament play as it will be. You want to put yourself under pressure. So you want to make sure you're staying absolutely focused. Wasp job. Make sure you really concentrate. Oh, little insect on my top there. Come on, come on here. So, oh, dropped him. So you're making the right shot selections, just going through your routines, and try not to be distracted. Never just grip it and turn the club head, because it's just going to come back square and go way right. Rabbits running after each other. You're trying to treat this as it would be on the golf course. Really stick into the shots that you're trying to play, and just doing your very best to play those shots. No. That's just immature. Let's get to it. Just to play your straightforward fade, club face needs to be swinging through on a line that is left of the target and left of where the club face is aiming. If that club face is aiming straight, you know the club face is aiming that way, swing path is going that way, the ball's going to move left to right. How you get that to happen, or how much you want that to happen, that's going to affect how much shape it has. Club face aiming just left of the target, because I only want to hit, say I want to hit a 5-yard fade. Feet slightly left of that. Feel like the butt end of the club keeps moving left past my left hip. Keep the body turning. Keep the butt end of that club travelling left. Don't need to manipulate the club at all. Keep the hands pressured on the ball. See it move left to right. That's the one. I've got it. I've got it. Most of the work in this shot is done in setup. A lot of people will say, you know, you need to stand more open and just pull a foot back. Completely wrong, because it puts your ball position and everything completely all over the shot. You've got to do it by feeling you're working around. So the more open I am, you can see I'm working around in a circle, so that ball position remains central. If that's neutral, I keep that club in the same place, work my way around, re-grip it. I can hit a massive cut from there, just keep the swing neutral. Nothing changes, just set up. Now how I'm determining what I want the ball to fly like, I'm going to set that with where I set my sternum. But if that's a neutral setup for me, it's hitting a fade, I'm going to set my weight slightly left. It's going to mean I'm going to swing a little bit steeper, just a little bit further left than I would normal. Weight left side. It's actually really good. Keep moving it through so it's getting that penetrating flight. Got this fade nailed, got it in the locker. Easy. No, I haven't. Never get overly cocky in this game. You hit a draw goes further because of the spin that it has on it. It's a more penetrating ball flight, it's a more powerful shot. That club face aims, if that's aimed at the target, if the swing path is travelling to the right of that target line, the ball will move right to left. Club slightly right of target, feet line slightly right of where that club is going. Keep the club face on that line, not going to manipulate it again. Grip it where the club head is. No, don't grip it and then turn it, because that's just going to come back neutral and you'll hit it miles right. Just swing it along the line of your feet, as simple as you can do. I feel like sometimes with the draw I'm just as likely to hit a massive snap slice as I am than actually hit it right to left. I only really go to this shot if I need to. You know, most people always have that strength, the shot that they'll always try and hit it. You've got to have the other shot in the bag because you do need it sometimes. As much as I try and resist hitting it. Club face aiming right at the target. If that's where I would be standing square to that club face, I'm going to work my way around it. Grip it that way. Make sure you're gripping it after you've worked your way around the ball because you want to feel like the grip is strong. That club face has to be closed to when you actually grip it rather than gripping it and then closing it because it'll come back neutral and you'll hit it off the planet right because you're aiming right. So we've got ourselves set up just as simple as it can be. Just swing along the line that you're actually aiming. It's going to move right to left. It can't not. He says. Keep the body turning. Just trust it. Just make sure that you're extending through down that right hand side. Don't swing it like miles too fast and thin it though. There we go, that's better. Club face. Slightly right at the target. Work my way around. Swing along that line. Hit a draw. Okay, we've done it. That's how you hit a draw, okay? Job done. Okay, so this challenge, I've got 3 different targets. 9 balls. Red cones up the middle. First one's at 140, second at 150. Third one at 160, with yellow cones getting wider as it goes up. The targets between the red and the yellow cones on the right, they're the fade shots. The targets on the left between the red centre cones and the yellow target on the left, they're the draw shots. The red cone down the middle and the 2 cut stripes that you can see made by the mower, they're the straight shots. So 9 balls, 3 balls for each target, 1 fade, 1 draw, 1 straight. The first shot is straight, it's got to end up. These 2 stripes. It's got to end up there for 2 points. Outside of those stripes, but inside the yellow cones, 1 point. Likewise, hitting the fade shot, it's got to end up in the right section. 2 points if it does that. 1 point if it ends up in the wrong sector. So if it ends up in the left sector, but still within the yellow cones. 1 point if it misses that, then 0. 6 points per target. 3 targets, maximum 18 points. This is harsh. 140 yards. I've only really got sort of 5 yards right, 5 yards left, 10 yards to hit it into, and to get the right section I've only got 5 yards. It's a big ask, but I like to challenge ourselves. I'd be happy with 9 points. That means I'm hitting within the outside targets every time. That's giving yourself a chance for birdie, and if you're in the right sector then you're giving yourself a really good chance for birdie. First target, 140 yards, pitch and wedge. This is straight. So you want to make sure you're going through pre-shot routine. It's got to be as it would do on the course. You're not here just hitting shots, you're here to score. It's got to be relevant to what you do in the tournament. Drift right, drift right. It's in the wrong stripe, just missed it left, just pulled it slightly. 1 point. Fade. It's going to take a little bit of yardage off, isn't it, in the fade, so I'm going to hit the 9-9. We're starting it in that left zone, it's going to move across into the right zone, finish bang in the middle of it for 2 points. 2 points just about snuck in. Still on the 140, draw, back to a pitch and wedge. Oh. Awful. Lack of focus. Right, 3 points, first target. That's alright, that's alright. Next target, 150, straight, 9-iron. Beauty. 2 points. What's that, 5 points total? Fade. Got a little 8-iron here for the 150 fade. Just rehearsing, moving that butt of the club past my left hip. Keep it moving that way. Another 2 points. We're on 7 now. Wow. Little draw, 150 draw, got me wedge. No, I haven't, I've got me 9-iron. Trying to make myself look hard, so I'm hitting wedge. Oh. Just left. Missed it like 3 foot left. Annoying. 160, so my target was 9 points, so I need 2 points out of this last one, but I'm going for more. 160, 8-iron, straight. Stay! Stay! Ah. Pitched in the right. Just missed it, 1 point. So that takes me to 8 points. Right, fade. Same shot as that, be fine. Nope. That's just immature. I'm just leaving them there. By the way, I got no points then. Okay, the draw. What am I on? 8 points, so I need at least 1 point to get target. 169, I've got to draw it in there. Stay, stay, stay. So it's inside the far cone, and it hasn't got the yardage really. No, I can't give myself the point there because it's not hit it far enough. Why am I trying to hit a 9-iron 160? If I had 160 yards, I would never try and hit a 9-iron unless it was straight downwind. I'm not even downwind, I'm into wind. So that's the sort of decision I'm talking about that I make on the golf course. That's where you've got to concentrate. That's really annoying. Look, I've got my cones all over the place. I'm making silly decisions. I'm gonna hit one more. Best draw I've hit the whole time. Right, I've taken a little bit of time to contemplate life. Just sat in the buggy for 10 minutes there, get myself together and calm myself down a bit. I still haven't picked all my cones up. They're all, look, all over the place. Sorry about that. Challenges like this are good. You're scoring, you're going through the emotions that you would do on the golf course. Sometimes you don't go through routine, and that's annoying because that's having a little bit of discipline in your practice. You've got to make sure you go through routine. Pick your targets you're trying to hit it to and do it exactly as you would on the course. Go through your decision making routine, make sure you're making those informed decisions. Consider the wind, consider where you want to start it, consider the shape you want to hit it and play it. And if you've got those shots in your locker where you can hit the draw, you can hit the fade, it's so much easier to see the shots and pick them. I mean, I generally wouldn't pick that draw shot very often, but I like the little fade. I think the results shown that I like little fade. In fact, the straight ones were the best. Straight or fade, that's what I like to see. The draw is if I really need to play it. But give that a go, it's easy to set up. Let me know how you get on in the comments. And otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.